Snakes on your left, snakes on your right, giant cockroaches behind you, and in front of you, the open sea. It's difficult to get to this island in the first place, but it's almost impossible to get out alive. About 33 kilometers, 20 miles off the coast of Brazil near the state of Sao Paulo, there's a place so dangerous that it's uninhabited and closed to visitors or tours. Ilha Queimada Grande, also known as Snake Island, is only 430,000 square meters, that's 106 acres, but it's home to a lot of danger. It's estimated that there are at least one snake per square meter, or 1.2 square yard, and about 4,000 of them are golden lancehead pit vipers. They are one of the most deadliest snakes in the world. This place is feared even by local residents who tell stories of people going to the island but never coming back. How deadly is the lancehead's venom? What other creatures are on the island? And why could pirates be a problem too? Unless you're in charge of fixing this lonely lighthouse, there's no reason for you to go to Snake Island. But if you arrive there by accident, how could you survive? Step 1. Sail carefully. If you go sailing or fishing near the island, you'd better keep your distance. Snake Island is surrounded by rocks, so it is dangerous to swim near it, and it could break your boat. In late February of 2019, a small fishing boat with 6 men got caught in a storm. It began sinking near Snake Island. Knowing exactly which island they were near, 4 of the men decided to swim to shore. The other 2 remained in the boat, choosing to die on their own terms. The 4 men were on the island for 3 days. They stayed on the boat without entering the forest. For 3 days, they drank rainwater and ate bananas they found on the edge of the forest. Then they spotted a boat going near the island and quickly swam to it. The boat picked them up and delivered them to the nearest emergency room on the coast. Step 2. Watch out for cockroaches. Lethal vipers are not the only threat on Snake Island. There are many non-venomous snakes, giant cockroaches, and locusts that cover the island. If you're anywhere on Snake Island, you should regularly check for these not-so-little critters and try to avoid them as best you can. On the other hand, if you have a strong stomach, they could save you from starving. Cockroaches are safe to eat and a good source of protein and essential amino acids. Bon appetit! Step 3. Deal with the snakes. If you're stuck on this island, you'll have to face the snakes. Try to find a stick. It will help you fight the snakes off and prevent them from biting you. If you get bitten, prepare to suffer. Since the golden lancehead pit vipers on the island evolved naturally, they developed a venom up to 5 times stronger than a regular lancehead vipers. Their powerful venom causes severe physical complications, including kidney failure, brain hemorrhaging, and internal bleeding. It can also cause muscle tissue to die, so you're going to feel as if your skin is melting. Take off any rings, watches, and bracelets, as they could become really hard to remove if an arm begins swelling. If you have an EpiPen, use it to treat symptoms of anaphylaxis like swelling of the face, mouth, or throat, hives, or difficulty breathing. The only way to increase your chance of surviving is with medical help, which takes us to our next step. Step 4. Bring a doctor. Only biologists and researchers visit the island. They study the golden lancehead pit vipers, and the Brazilian Navy visits once a year to maintain the lighthouse, which has been automated since the 1920s. The government requires that every team that visits the island includes a doctor. If a golden lancehead bites you, you have a 7% chance of dying. Being treated by a doctor can reduce those chances to 3%. Step 5. Beware of pirates. Despite the island's dangerous snakes, wildlife smugglers, also known as biopirates, have made frequent stops to trap and sell the snakes. A single golden lancehead pit viper is worth about $10,000 to $30,000 on illegal markets. And since this is the only place where they exist, the golden lanceheads are listed as endangered on the International Union for Conservation of Nature's Red List.